Greetings, YouTube. Happy Saturday. Just like death and taxes, it is a guarantee that when the first of the month rolls around in Marvel Contest of Champions, they will come out with offers trying to entice your wallet for these monthly daily cards. We have seen a combination in past months of the first of the month and then randomly in like the middle of the month, we've seen like special 2-week daily cards or even 11-day daily cards. And that 11-day daily card is what I'm going to reference to talk about this first minimal offer, the 3-star daily card, which is clearly aimed at new summoners who have just downloaded the game, because only those summoners would be tempted to see the words 3-star on screen and think, oh, I've got to add some 3 stars to my roster, because clearly those summoners only have 1- and 2-star champions to work with in the contest. Now, I want to remind you that $10 is the same price that last month's all-time great daily card for the 11-day duration gave the contest. It was an A++ level offer. It was the top tier of the top tier offer, because we not only got the unit equivalent of what a $10 purchase normally would be for units, but we also got a guaranteed 3 or 4-star champion for 11 straight days. Many of you messaged me saying that you beat the RNG drop rate of those crystals. One of you messaged me, and I think it's still the personal best that someone has shown me with proof, that you actually got 7 out of 11 of those ultimate crystals pulled a 4-star champion. So 7 4-stars for $11 plus the units and other bonus items. It was a true amazing value that I love to endorse when the value is an advantage to the player and not to Kabam. Now in this case, for the same asking price, we get far less value. I also want to remind you all that normally these monthly daily cards actually have more items when you scroll to the bottom. So you'll see right now in the view, we see that it covers 3 3-stars and 5 premiums, which will most likely be 2 stars. But then when you scroll down, you do get an additional 250 4-star hero crystal shards right now. Now, even though that's better than nothing, this offer is still for the same price as last month's ultimate card. It's trash. I'm going to just say it, and we'll give an equivalent champion. It is the Colossus of daily cards. If you want to spend your $10 on a daily card, save up some more money and carry it over to the next 2 options, where we will be discussing a far better value for your money. When you spend a single cent in Marvel Contest of Champions, especially on these limited edition offers, you want guaranteed value, and this doesn't seem to be guaranteed value of anything besides 3 3-stars, which will quickly just gain dust on your shelf. It would actually be better, since premiums technically have a chance to get 4 stars, for you to get 2 or 3 premiums every day, or at least 1 every day, than it would be to get guaranteed 3 stars that have no chance to get 4 stars. And this is over the course of 30 days as well. This is a trash champ offer. Do not get it. Okay, now we're going to go to the 4-star daily card, which when we scroll to the top, this is what you see first. You have a guarantee of 3 4-stars and 500 5-star shards. Now, personally, I wish that this had been 1,000 5-star hero crystal shards, because at least that is a guaranteed 10% of a 5-star basic crystal. But you still get 3 4-stars, and I do believe the retail value of a 4-star realistically on a non-special crazy offer day in Marvel Contest of Champions is $10. And so I have always said, if you have a $20 offer, you should expect at minimum a guarantee of 2 4-star crystals for the price. Now, of course, this kind of takes a hit because you don't get those 4 stars at once. This is logging in every day over the course of 30 days. So because of that, Kabam has thrown in some decent incentives at the bottom, including 30 4-star signature stone crystals that are 1 out of 6 RNG class based. Now, I would actually give this a higher than average review if those 4-star signature stones were not class-based, if they were generic, meaning you could use them on any champ that is awakened in the contest. However, because they are 1 out of 6 class-based, if you're looking for a specific class, like say a Mystic, to add more signature stones for your Scarlet Witch, you're probably looking at about 4 to 5 Mystic in that batch of 30. It's nice that you get them right away, but at the same time, it is still something that I would not heavily endorse, especially because it doesn't really do much than the basic retail value of what we expect to see of 4 stars, especially since you don't get those shards right away. As I've said before, you get them over the course of 30 days. So this is certainly not a Colossus of offers. It's not trash, but it's far from cash. So I would hope that those of you seeing this who have the $30 would actually just say, if I'm going to spend 30, I might as well spend 50, because this is a mid-tier champ offer. This is like a Punisher 2099. In certain circumstances, you'll be thankful you have him, but that's maybe once a year, and otherwise you will forget he's even on your roster, and if they took the champion out of the contest, you might not even notice for months. All right, now we're going to go to the top tier offer, and you will see at first, this is what the screen shows you. It is what I think to be the retail value at this point, realistically, for a 5-star basic crystal of cash. It is $50 for a 5-star. Now, just like with the 4-star, it's worth mentioning that if you wanted to open a 5-star right now, you can't, because this is simply 275 5-star hero crystal shards over the course of 30 days, so you won't actually have enough 5-star shards, assuming you didn't get any other throughout the month until the end of the month. So if you don't have a single 5-star, you could, in theory, get your first 5-star crystal guaranteed at the end of December and start off your 2019, hopefully not with like a 5-star Rhino or a 5-star Colossus. But it also does have some enticing bonuses. At first, when I saw the 5-star signature stone crystals as class-based 1 per day, I thought, well, that's pretty cool, but I would be much more excited to up this offer and to promote this offer if they were generic instead of class. And it was almost like Kabam anticipated, after hundreds of offer review videos on my channel, that they would be prepared with that counter argument, because when you scroll down, you will see not only a 4-star hero, which I do think is realistically a $10 value. Obviously, if you're in my position and most of your 4-stars are maxed, this is nothing more than a hope of max sig crystals, which would be to the tune of over 1,000 if you get that max sig and you double the 5-star shards. But in general, this is what really intrigues me about this offer. You get the equivalent of the 20 signature stones that you would not normally get this month unless you 100% completed Chapter 2 of the Champions Clash, in which many of you, and I haven't even attempted Chapter 2 yet because I need to have some free time of grading and also probably get ready for a change of pants during multiple parts of that fight. But that's, to me, the traditional top item. Now, obviously, this month you've seen the rewards buffed. You've got a fully formed Tier 2 Alpha. You've got a 5-star Crystal, and for many of you, the most anticipated part of that completion is the Tier 5 basic fragments. But in general, the 20 5-star signature stones are awesome. I am so tempted now to get this because I will immediately throw these into my newly awakened 5-star Stark Spidey and pretty much double his signature ability from 20 to 40. And that is as enticing to me as anything that this 5-star daily card has over the course of the month of December. I will say this. If they had replaced the 4-star hero crystal right now, which I think for most summoners doesn't do you really any good, with even 9,000 Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst fragments, I would be really excited about this deal. But because it's a 4-star, it takes a little bit less of that hype off, though it is, for the money, by far the best value of the 3 we've seen to start December off. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is almost a top tier offer. This is the equivalent of my boy the Hood in terms of a champion. So close to being that top tier. If he just had a couple more utility to him, or maybe an immunity, or maybe some regeneration, then he would be right there with the best of his class. But still, if you get, I've seen some people just destroy with Hood this month, especially in the Champion Clash, and it's a reminder that Hood is incredibly underrated, and on defense can be incredibly underrated too. So Kabam, good job adding those 5-star generic signature stones to the automatic purchase of this $50 deal. That certainly entices it way more than you would have had you just stuck with that 4-star hero crystal and not given us those 6 stones. It's not the best offer we've ever seen, but it is certainly better than average. As for the other two, I think this one's pretty much retail value, and then the 3-star daily card is straight trash. Let me know what you think of these offers and whether or not you are enticed to get them. I am at least thankful that we are in a position where we can get some guaranteed value with signature stones and crystal shards. I just wish that there was a daily card to start this month that had Tier 5 Basic and Tier 2 Alpha. even if you just got a little bit every day, that would be what the quote-unquote in-game community really is after. Maybe we will see those in 2019, especially since 2019 will maybe be the first year that we see something like a 6-star Awakening Gem or 6-star Signature Stones. Keep in mind, so many of those items have never even appeared yet in the game, and I think that's good to not go too fast into 6 stars, but at the same time, that's what we're waiting to see in 2019. For now, thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think about these offers below. And as always, thank you for supporting my MCOC YouTube channel.